Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nick, I talk about Xaya, I play Xaya. Yes, finally I'm back. I've been busy, I've been on holidays, so I know you miss me, I miss you too. So this video is gonna about the top 10 questions that I keep on reading on the Discord of Xaya. I will try to give my answers that I sourced directly from Xaya members in the Discord, so I don't make them up. You can find the same answers in the Discord if you have time to do so, but just because I'm kind, I decided to do this video for you to summarize the top 10 questions that I find. Before, to communication. First, there's been a recent dump in the key price caused by a whale, and this whale was named Nick, just like me. Decided to go, and it's all good, it's okay, he's a nice person, but he just decided to go. Some people were worried that Nick was me. First of all, I'm not a whale, I wish I was, but I'm not yet. Second of all, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere, guys. Don't worry. Second thing, very quick, especially for my family that speak Italian and don't understand my English videos, but they're following me all the time. Thank you so much. Un bacio a tutti voi, grazie mille, especially Zio Teseo and my cousin Claudio. You can turn the subtitles on. Potete attivare I sottotitoli in italiano of my video. Okay, after this bilingual introduction, let's jump into this top 10 frequently asked questions in the Xaya Discord and the answers. Remember one thing only, I'm not part of the team, but I did a lot of research on Xaya and I'm always in their Discord. So all the information that I give you is what I found there. It's my interpretation. I might be wrong. I'm a human. I'm never wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. Most of the time I'm not. But take this as a summary of what you also can find in Discord, except for one that is the most important one, and it's my interpretation. When is the full release of Soccer Manager Elite? It's gonna be out. That's my interpretation, and it's at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Let's go. Question number 1. Can we already own our own items in this game in the beta? So this is a very important point, guys. All the assets in Soccer Manager Elite are kind of fractionalized NFTs or NFTs. Like a share is a fraction. If you buy 10 shares out of 100 of Cristiano Ronaldo, you have a 10th of a Cristiano Ronaldo share if you want, just like in real life. So it's a 10th of a Cristiano Ronaldo NFT in Xaya, in Soccer Manager Elite. However, just remember this, we are still in the beta phase. Everything that you own right now in this desktop base, the one that it's running right now, it's not gonna go over to the next beta phase, which is very soon coming, and it's called beta 4, and it's gonna be soon, probably in the next few weeks. And that's another story. But the current Unity version that you're playing on desktop, everything you own is gonna be reset. So don't spend money because nothing is gonna carry over to the next phase, okay? Remember that. The next phase, the next beta 4, as Snailbrain, the co-founder and one of the lead developers of Soccer Manager Elite and Xaya, said, in the next phase, they will allow us to keep a portion of what we own in the next beta. They allow us to keep it for the full release. So the next beta is going to be super important, and more on this later on. Next question. Is understanding soccer a prerequisite of playing Soccer Manager Elite? Not necessarily, but yes. It's a weird answer, I know, but this is a soccer management simulation game as well as an investment platform for soccer related NFTs, which are players and clubs. So if you follow my other videos, you know that scouting young and talented players at early age or at early phase of their careers is gonna be vital for you to make a lot of money out of this game, because their rating, if their rating increases in real life, it also increases in Soccer Manager Elite, which affect the share price, and the shareholders of this player will see their shares rise in value. Plus there is the market, free market, totally decentralized. So if you know soccer, you're more likely to do the right investment. So yes, it can help you a lot. However, if I don't know anything about soccer, I could play safe because everyone knows that Barcelona is a good team, right? So it's hard that Barcelona value will go down in time. So I might invest, if I want to invest in Soccer Manager Elite, I can invest in Barcelona because Barcelona is very famous, is very strong, and whatever. If you want to do more money, probably it's better if you know a little bit of it. Or you hang around with people that know more than you. I imagine that guilds will start showing up sharing information about most prolificent? No? More profit investment. Next question. Is this game free to earn or play to earn? Both. It's free to play if you get appointed by shareholders of a club to be the manager of that club. You don't have to pay upfront anything if you want to manage Napoli, for example. However, shareholders of Napoli need to appoint you. So it's not easy to take the free to earn path in Soccer Manager Elite, but it definitely can happen. And not only for club, you can also play as a player agent of, I don't know, Karim Benzema, to be the agent of Karim Benzema, of a soccer player in Soccer Manager Elite. Again, shareholders need to appoint you. Once they do that, I don't know how you get to that point, but you can manage to be appointed by them, then it's free to play. You manage the player, you get SMC in return for your service. Okay? So it is a free to play, but it's also a play to earn. This is very simple. If you invest into share of soccer players or clubs, then you're a shareholder, but you have to invest money, so it's a play to earn. And I guess the play part is more actually an investment than play to earn. Probably play to earn is not the perfect term in this case, because you're basically investing, you're not actively playing. Oh, but you know what? Actually, by being a shareholder, every player is a DAO, every club is a DAO. So being a shareholder allows you to have a decision weight on the future and on the management of that team or that player. So in this case, actually, yes, it is a play to earn, because the more money you put in a club, the more weight on the decision, or the more decision power you have, just like in any other, the DAO, when they take the snapshot of your token to take a decision. That's exactly the same. So in this case, it can be considered a play to earn, in my opinion. If you disagree, just let me know in the comment, because it might be a little bit controversial, but it's okay. Next question. Is there a good beginner's guide to this game? True, it's a bit lacking. So there is not a kind of a white paper per se where you can find all the instructions step by step, but you find a lot of instructions or information on my videos, for example. So scroll to my past videos to see how the game works. But also, if you go to the website of Soccer Manager Elite, the official website, which is simply soccermanagerelite.com, here we go. In here, you can see that in gameplay, there are a lot of information on how the game works, the mechanic of the game, what are shareholders, what are managers, the agent, the match frequency, the division, everything. Also on the economy and the percentage, exact percentages that you will get by being a manager or player agent. As you can see, it's pretty detailed on the game mechanics, but actually, if you're looking for a step-by-step on how to become a manager, how to install the game, how to buy shares, there's not such a thing. But there are my videos where you can find a lot of these things, so check out. And also another thing, if you go to download, in the download section, you can download the user guide, which is actually a kind of step-by-step. There are a lot of information. I highly suggest you to download this guide for starter. And then if you still have questions, post it in my section in this video or any other video, or just go to the Discord of Xaya, and you'll find a lot of people willing to help you in everything, including me. Question number 5. On which platform can we play Soccer Manager Elite? Okay, this is very important because there is gonna be a revolution very soon. Right now, the only active version of Soccer Manager Elite that is where you can actually interact with the blockchain, with the game, and make moves and do things and actually play is only for Windows. That's it. Desktop, Windows, and the game is run through Unity. However, stop. There is already a read-only version that is built with Flutter that works on browsers. This means that you can even play on mobile. You just go to the website, you type the address, and you go to the game. It's gonna be connected with the MetaMask and do all the transactions from the browser front end, which is awesome, right? Actually, let's have a look very quick. There is a video that I recently published where I show you exactly a walkthrough of this new version, for now read-only, in desktop, which is so slick. It's beautiful. You better look at it. Here a sneak peek very quick, okay? A sneak peek, everyone can do it. I'll leave you the link in the comments so that you can have a look at the statistic. Remember, even if you do an account, you cannot interact with the blockchain from here. You still have to go through the desktop version only for Windows. But this is what it's gonna be. As you can see here, this is how it's gonna be the next beta. And this is cross-platform. As long as you have a browser, it works. On mobile, on tablet, even on a Tesla. I think. Yeah, is there a browser in a Tesla? Sorry, Elon, is there a browser in a Tesla? Yeah? Okay. Apparently, yes. Matches, league table. You know what? Let's go on with the other questions. We're still halfway. Okay, this is very important. Are Soccer Manager and Soccer Manager Elite related to each other? So if you don't know what Soccer Manager is, not the crypto version, not Soccer Manager Elite, Soccer Manager, this is huge. Soccer Manager has been around for 20 years. It has tens of millions of players worldwide and a growing company that supports its development. I mean, anyone plays Soccer Manager, they all know it. And the answer to this question, are they the two, Xaya team developing Soccer Manager Elite and Soccer Manager company related? The answer is definitely yes. A lot. Actually, the developers of Soccer Manager and Soccer Manager Elite, they work together. Soccer Manager Elite, they're also Xaya developers, of course, to manage all the crypto things. Plus, the actual company, the business that runs Soccer Manager, formerly known as Soccer Manager Limited, now it's been rebranded to Invisible Studios. Let's have a look at the Invisible Studios website to prove you that what I'm saying is super true. Here we go. This is Invisible Studio website. You know, as you can see, it was established in 2004. Exceptional mobile football games for almost 2 decades. That's what I was saying. They have more than 50 million downloads across all their games. 15 years of experience. And what I wanted to show you. Here we go. Oh, sorry, I didn't have to scroll too much. Discover our games. Invisible Studio, totally new rebranded website. Look at the first icon that is here. Soccer Manager Elite. How cool is that? That's actually first Soccer Manager 2022 and then Soccer Manager World. So guys, yes, they even are proud to be partnered with FIFA Pro, Bundesliga, SPFL. Scottish. I didn't know that. This is Olympic Marseille, I think. And look at this beautiful Red X Xaya. Exactly. By the way, super important, guys. You see this FIFA Pro Football Players Worldwide thing? This is a newly renewed licensing company that gives Invisible Studios the license to use real names and real soccer player names and real team names of a lot of players and clubs to use with their games. This is huge, guys. This is a new thing. And guess who else is using FIFA Pro license for their games? Give me 1 second. I'll give you 5 seconds. It's basically the soccer game across platform. Let me show you. FIFA 2022. This is the official website of Electronic Arts FIFA 2022. The words game, blah blah blah. Only in FIFA 2022. Where is it? Here we go. FIFA Pro, the same. Play with the world's best players. And then, of course, FIFA has also partnership with the UEFA. So UEFA Champions League, UEFA Conference League. What's a UEFA Conference League? Is new. I never heard about it. Super Cup, okay. UEFA Europa League. Okay, they can also use these trademarks for replicating the official championships or tournaments of UEFA. But who cares about that in Soccer Manager Elite? It's different. Soccer Manager Elite is totally different. There is a cup, there is a tournament like that, but we don't really care to call it UEFA and use the UEFA, the song, the very very famous song, the champions. Okay, we don't care about it. We care about names, and this is super bullish. Okay, next question. Okay, this is important. How do I become a manager in this game? I installed the game, but I cannot see how I become a manager. Okay, this question is very important. This game is not that you download it and then you choose the team and then you start managing. You have to become a manager. You have to ask the shareholders to appoint you to become a manager. So in order to do that, let's break it down in easy steps for you here, but very quick. Let's go actually in the United version of the game so that I can show you step by step. I'm already the manager of Getafe, but I can show you how to do it. Let's connect. Super Word Pack, always data pack, always choose Super Word Pack, which is a community-based data pack that translates each NFT in real names. Otherwise, you have a bunch of ID that nobody likes. Here we go. Once you are in the game itself, you can see that actually, look at this chat. Jakov19, hi, how to become manager? I'm new to the game. Or how to become an agent, any team to manage, manage? Every day somebody asks this because it's fair. I understand it's not easy. I did ask it as well in my first days. Anyway, let's try to answer this. First thing to do is go into where can we go? In probably the most easiest way is to go to league table, and now in here you can have a list of in every league. So now I'm in League 2B. Let's start by League 1, which is the big boss league where everyone wants to be. You see every team, like Internazionale, has a yellow name underneath, and that's the manager. So in Real Madrid, the Tigre Baker is one of the best managers in the game, by the way. He's managing Real Madrid. So what you want to do is to find a team that has no name underneath. So actually it's written unmanaged. If there is an unmanaged name, you can claim it for now because it's free and it's a beta. Of course, League 1, there's no one. Let's have a look at League 2A. Here we go, Real Betis. As you see, Real Betis is unmanaged. So what you can do is to click on Real Betis, and now it's very important. You have two options. You identify the team that you want to manage. It's vacant. Option number one is to buy at least 5% of, in this case, Real Betis shares in order to propose yourself as a manager. Okay, so you have to propose yourself to Real Betis shareholders in order to be accepted to be the manager. And how you do that? Here you are in the tab of Real Betis. You go to shares tab, and here we go. You see that Snailbrain has 30% of the shares, and NDG, which is the co-founder of Invincible Studio, by the way, has 15%, and then Harris and blah blah blah. You go to order book, and then you could buy shares if there were shares available. Unfortunately, in this case, you see sell orders is empty. There are no shares to be bought. So looks like some people wanted it, as you can see from the buy orders, but there are no sell orders here. So how can you get 5% of the shares to self-promote yourself? In this case, you can't. So what you have to do is to have a look at the shareholders. Again, we already looked at it, but anyway, and contact directly Snailbrain and NDG, these two people, in order to propose you as a manager of Real Betis. How you do that? You go to Discord. I leave you the link in the description. You have to go to Discord, tag Snailbrain, and say, kindly ask, hey Snailbrain, how are you doing? Can I become the manager of Real Betis? And then you have to provide him his your account name. In my case, it is Nix, your account name, your player name. And then you have to wait, because Snailbrain will, in this tab, vote, will start a proposal. In the user here is gonna be written your name, user, say Giacomo. You are Giacomo, right? You are Giacomo, you are listening, you want to be Real Betis manager. Ask Snailbrain in Discord. He will add the proposal of Giacomo in here, and then you have to have the majority of the vote to be accepted as a manager. And the majority of the vote, you will get a Snailbrain vote. And after a few days, I think it's 4 days if I'm not mistaken, you're gonna be managing the team that you want. Okay, so easy. Step 1, identify unmanaged team. Step 2, buy 5% of the shares of that team in order to auto propose you as a manager. If you cannot, did I say step A, 1, 2, 3? Well, if you cannot, look at the steps. Like in this case, look at the top shareholders and contact them in Discord. And that's it. Easy, right? Next question. This is also very important. This is question number 8. We are getting close to the last one. Does footballers have stats like every soccer manager game? Yes, they do. They do have stats. And these statistics of the soccer players are hosted in a decentralized database, crowdsourced database called SoccerWiki. Actually, let me show you. Here we go. This is soccerwiki.org, and this is a database where the ratings and some statistics of the players are sourced for soccer manager games. For instance, here you can see the top trending players of the moment with this Costa Leonardrao, Atomo Tanaka, Kyle Norton. All of these players are the top trending right now. And if, for example, let's look at I want to see someone else. Top trends. Is this top trend? I'm sure this is top trends. Okay, let's look at this Atomo Tanaka. Atomo Tanaka, and here are all the statistics of this guy. Left. Oh, this is new. Actually, there are no attributes, as you can see. There is only the ratings. The history of the rating looks like it's going down, and where he plays, and a lot of personal information with also the pick, but okay, let's look for a player with an actual attribute which we can see. I want to see 95 to 99 rating. Let's search Lionel Messi. Here we go. These are its attributes. So I don't think there are quantities of these attributes yet. Maybe there are, but I don't know. But all I can tell you is that the rating is what influences. See, now is 98. It used to be 99 until September 2020. Now is 98. The rating is what affects his playing ability in Soccer Manager Elite, but also these attributes like control, pace, creativity, dribbling, penalties, flair, passing. All of these attributes, I assume they have a role in the artificial intelligence on how it behaves in the field in respect with the teammates. So yes, there are stats. You can check them here, but maybe there are not the stats that you were expecting, like in FIFA with numbers from 0 to 100 or Pro Evolution Soccer, you know, this kind of stats. I'm not sure if there are. I should ask. I'll let you know. Next question: what is the link between in real life players, soccer players, and Soccer Manager Elite soccer players? This is a very good question, and there is a link, and the main link is the rating, guys. The rating, as you saw from my previous question, the previous answer, comes from the database. The database is crowdsourced and reflects the performances of the players in real world. So what this means is that, for example, imagine that Lionel Messi gets injured, and a very bad injury. I hope for him not, but imagine that he cannot play for 6 months, and when he comes back, he's very bad. These similar things happen. For example, Del Piero had very numerous bad injuries, or Ronaldo, not Cristiano Ronaldo, like the good number 9 Ronaldo, El Gordo. So if these things happen, of course, the injury in real life doesn't get into Soccer Manager Elite, because Soccer Manager Elite is its own metaverse. It's going parallel. But the real life worsening of the performances of these players get into Soccer Manager Elite via or through the rating. If the rating of the players go down, also the share value of the players in Soccer Manager Elite goes down, and shareholders might not be very happy. Remember that you always get emissions of Soccer Manager coins, SMC, by holding shares of players or clubs. So maybe this is offset, but I don't know. Tokenomics is still yet to be fully released. But anyway, yes, there is a link between in real life and Soccer Manager Elite players, soccer players, and the link is the rating. And this is very important, guys. Remember always. Another thing maybe is transfers. If Lionel Messi goes to play to Napoli, for example, which I really wish one day, actually soon, because he's getting old, Messi, it's not that you're Messi in your Soccer Manager Elite, you see him disappearing and appearing in Napoli. Once the game starts and the state of the game starts in the full release, the final full release, then that's the start of the Soccer Manager Elite metaverse, and it cannot be modified anymore by the devs outside. It runs permissionless, trustless, this fully decentralized forever. This is what Xaya offers, which is groundbreaking, and serverless. What this means is that in maybe 2 years you might see actually Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo playing together in I don't know, Catanzaro. If Catanzaro is not in Serie C, Catanzaro, come on, just go to Serie A, please. Anyway, yes, I think I answered this question, and the answer is they are linked only through the rating. That's it. And now finally, the last question, the real question that everyone has in Discord and also in YouTube, and me too also. Everyone is asking, when Moon? No, this is not the question I want to answer now. I want to answer when Soccer Manager Elite will be fully released. When does this game go out to the wild and starts marketing, and players from all over the world start to play, this million players fan base that Soccer Manager games have finally start to look and try Soccer Manager Elite, the full release, not beta, the full release. When it's gonna be out? This is $1 million question, guys, and I'm starting to say that nobody knows. It's not been released yet, date, of course, otherwise there wouldn't be such a question. Not even me, I know, because this is an unofficial channel for Xaya. It's just my passion and I do videos, but I don't know much more than anyone else. The thing is that by analyzing hints and evidences and whatever the devs are saying in Discord here and there, you put the bricks together, and what we can do is what in science we call, by the way, I'm also a scientist, if you didn't know, now you know, what we call educated guess of likely release of the full game. So let's review the evidence and come up with a date. Not date, with an estimation. First, where are we at now, today? So today, we're still playing with the Unity version, the desktop version, but the next beta, which is being called by Snailbrain, co-founder of Xaya, is being called Beta 4, is gonna be one huge improvement from what we're playing right now. This read-only version is gonna be actively interacting with the blockchain underlying the game, which is gonna be most likely Polygon, but it's not set on stone. Snailbrain said that the new Beta 4 version is likely to be running on Polygon, so get ready your wrapped chi on quick swap, only because right now it's currently running on the testnet of Polygon, which is called Mumbai testnet, because it's a test. And when it's gonna be out, this new beta 4, Snailbrain said that it's almost ready, and either this or next week they will start selecting a few hardcore members of Xaya community and Soccer Manager community, I hope I'll be one of them, to try out the version with MetaMask activated. Snailbrain wrote that it's gonna be a soft launch, because they want to first firmly consolidate the community, like the core community, like all of us right now, super early, then onboard new people through social media accounts rather than MetaMask only account, and then open up to the world, to the full release, with a lot of marketing, I assume. Remember, this is a cautious approach that Xaya is taking, and this is, of course, it's gonna be like this for all the game of Xaya, because Xaya works for fully autonomous games, autonomous world. This means that they must be perfect, as close as possible to perfection, because only a fork of these games can modify the game mechanics and the game logic behind the games once they start. So it's very important to be tested, super tested and triple tested. So if you put everything together, how long until the next beta, which is about probably to start being tested in a few weeks, how long this new beta will last before we can finally see the full release? Well, I assume, this is my assumption, that might as well last at least one season, one full season of Soccer Manager Elite in testing before the launch of the new one. One season in Soccer Manager Elite is 5 months. So 2 weeks plus 5 months, it exactly arrives at mid-October 2022 of this year. So is mid-October a potentially suitable time of the year where the full release is gonna be out? Maybe. Why? Because Invincible Studios, let me show you. Here we go. In the latest news of the newsletter of Invincible Studio, they said that, yes, they talk about their rebranding, progress, the new partnerships, etc. 5 Pro, but I read somewhere. Here we go. Looking to the future, the company is now expanding its headcount and portfolio with 3 further titles currently in development for launch later this year. Maybe, probably, one of these 3 new in development title, of course, is gonna be Soccer Manager 2023, one of them. But guys, look at this. Soccer Manager Elite is in their website. So, I mean, I don't know. Nobody knows for now, but I assume, and this can be following the other clues that I gave you before, I think we can agree that it's a, fairly educated guess that Soccer Manager Elite full release is gonna be out this year, and probably around October. That's my guess. This is my interpretation. This is only my head. As soon as I know more details and more clues from the team, or maybe an official news from the team, subscribe to this channel. I'll let you guys know without destroying my mic. Oh, by the way, the new release doesn't have to start with a new season of Soccer Manager Elite. It doesn't have to. It can start in the middle of season 5, which is the next one, or in the middle of season 6 after in 5 months. I don't know, but this is what I think. It's my interpretation. You're free to do your own interpretation. And by the way, let me know in the comment if you don't agree with this, or if you agree, if you're happy, if you're not happy, if you're bullish. And don't let me know. If you're not bullish, I don't want to listen to you, because here we're all bullied. All bullied. I'm kidding. Free of speech. Okay, this is the end, guys. Finally, it's been long. It's a long video. I hope you made it through. And I don't know why YouTube deleted the chapter thing where you could skip through the video knowing where you ended up, or maybe it's a feature that I'm missing right now. I don't know. It was very handy. But I hope you enjoyed. If you have other questions, very important questions, drop them down in the comments or in the Discord where I lurk around, and maybe I'll do another follow-up, another video with the questions that I found, the most frequently asked questions. See you next time, guys. Enjoy the rest of the day or the night or whatever you're doing. Ciao.